The new moon in Pisces that's coming up on February 28th can be used for protection. Let's talk about how. First, what you're going to want to do is go find Pisces in your chart. Look at the house that it is in. That's the house that's going to be activated by this new moon. Probably the house that you need to bring your attention to, the area of life, okay, on a personal level. Now, protection work. One of the things I work with protection is direction. Are you walking into the enemy? Are you walking into a safe place? Where are you walking? Where are you going? What direction are you headed in? On the ground, metaphorically, in the spirit, where are you going? Direction is also protection. It has to be. It has to be. Otherwise, what would happen? What would happen if you're not paying attention to the direction and then you walk into a space? You know what I mean? We don't need that. So direction as protection. That's what this new moon is offering. Because Pisces is all about transition. Going from one place into the next space. And we're not quite to the next space, but we've already left where we've been. In between. We're in the in-between. That's the Pisces energy. So in the in-betweenness, okay, in the in-betweenness transition, Saturn is in Pisces. It'll be the sun and the moon. We've got Mercury is going to be in there. The North Node's going to be conjunct with Neptune also. So this is an elevating moon. Yes, maybe a little bit more on that another time, but the direction part of this is going to be the Saturn position, okay? Saturn is about order. It's about structure. It also rules over how we use our time, how we spend our time, and how that time interacts with our magic, especially being in Pisces and having to do with the spiritual realms and transitions of things. Since Saturn will be active in this new moon on the 28th, you are able to create an order with your magic work, with your wherever Pisces is in your chart and your Neptune also. Any Pisces placements are going to be applicatory to this if you have them. You could also, this is extracurricular homework. This is like advanced if you wanted to go look at it, and it's just like extra, but if you want it, here it is. Go look at your North Node. Where's your North Node position? That's going to be activated in this as well. And what's around that North Node, and maybe the ruler of the North Node too. Just check it out. It would be interesting. This can be long-term protection. I mean, like years and years down the road, and how it interacts with Pisces. Okay. Before we get to the new moon, look at the order that you're in and what is not protecting you. What is it that needs to change so that you are able to have protection in your direction in your life? Say that you realize, maybe I'm around these people that aren't protecting me, or there's this certain, I don't know, that's such a general thing. It's going to be specific about it if you're able to be specific about it. And a lot of the times too with Pisces, especially with Saturn being there, it's like our secrets. Be secretive. Also, Saturn right now in Pisces is ruling over a Pluto that is in Aquarius, so definitely keep your secrets to yourself, however it is that you might need to. That's just how that transit is working. Okay, and moving on. Really sit and talk with yourself. If you have a family that you care about and you love, sit and talk with them if you feel like it's necessary. This new moon is to help you realize what in the order of your spiritual work and in the transitions that you're in your life, what needs to be transitioned so that you can have more protection and more direction. And then over that moon cycle, because also the eclipses are going to be with that next moon cycle, we got a full moon in Virgo that's ruled by that new moon in Pisces, all right? There's going to be a lot of illumination and a lot of change in position. And because the full moon is going to be in Virgo and the South Node's in Virgo, that could actually be like a pretty easy change in position, just kind of like suddenly. You didn't even mean to do it. It just kind of happens. And there's not a lot of that energy this year. Okay, there's not a lot of it, and this new moon has that about it. So if you want to walk in it, if you want to talk in it, if you want to work in it, that's the new moon to do it in. The one that's coming up on the 28th. There's going to be other transits. This is not like the only one. Okay, thank the gods for that. The guys that love truth and free who do support me, thank you. I love you. Okay, and elevate me. That's true. Love you. Thank you. So figure out on this new moon what needs to change position, and even if you don't know yet, do a little homework for yourself before the new moon gets here if you feel really serious about it. Saturn is really serious, so if you feel really serious right now, I know I've been feeling really serious recently, so if you're feeling really serious, it's probably a good idea to be a little bit mysterious. Let me go into my little, space and place where I can be by myself or with my loved ones or however it needs to work, right? For you in protection, direction, order. That's true. Have a little chit chat. Have a little chit chat with yourself. Maybe with the highest spirit and the spirits in your practice. Have a little chit chat. Have a little sit down. Have a little tea time, Maybe bring some offerings if you need to. Maybe sit and talk to the spirits about what really needs to change in your life and how you can bring more protection, direction for yourself, because the transit of this new moon is actually going to be very supportive of that. Like I said, this is one of there's other transits this year that I haven't made super clear on that, and the protection direction stuff This is a transit that's really gonna, there's a lot of like, how do I say? There's just a lot of wild energy with the astrology this year, okay? Look at the world. So, protection direction. That's what it is. Ring it through. Bring a circle that does protect you. Okay. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. That's how I'll leave it. If you receive it, may it be love and elevation. And if you don't receive it, may there be no desecration. As it is, as it needs to be. So shall it. I revere it. Thank you, higher spirit, for elevating me in love. True. Okay. I'll talk to you soon. That's true.